Hey friends, I had a I've had some stuff coming up. I'm gonna start here though. So I think probably in keeping with my post from yesterday, probably as an outgrowth of that, I had an idea that seems to have provoked some kind of internal movement, because I woke up I had a couple of very powerful dreams, and then I woke up with a couple of things marinating. But basically, in my post yesterday, I talked about how allowing ourselves to really, truly feel our own desire actually requires a level of vulnerability, requires us to be vulnerable to the possibility that that desire won't manifest, for one thing. And it requires us to be vulnerable to, or open to, truly expressing who we are and what's important to us. And there's a big difference here between what I would sort of call compulsive desires, which are habits, addictions, things that we've become accustomed to and that we just kind of treat as we desire things, but we don't really desire them. We're not really feeling desire. We're not feeling our own urge, impulse to express or to receive from the world. We're just feeding our habits, basically. Big difference there. But I'm talking about the desire that is a true expression of something that's important to us, something that we deeply want, something that might have an impact on our life, might be a relationship, might be a kind of relationship, might be a kind of work or kind of form of expression. Those desires, or even just financial, it might just be something that I want to live a certain way. I want to live my life a certain way. I want to have a certain level of resources so that I can live this way. Now, this gets into subtle territory when you start talking about money, because money, as Sadhguru says, if you keep money in your life, keep money in your pocket, not in your mind. And I love that expression, because it's like money is a tool, it's a form of energy. Don't get obsessed with it. Don't get to where you're thinking about it, worrying about it, drooling over it. Let it do its job. But Sadhguru also says that desire, our individual human desire, is an expression of the very force that gave us life. So our desires are truly the universe speaking through us, the universe communicating through us. And so out of yesterday's post, where I was just recognizing my own kind of tendency to hedge against my own desires, to take something that I actually kind of do deeply desire and give myself a protective layer of, but it'll be okay if it doesn't happen, and that kind of like, it's a defense mechanism that also shuts down not just the expression of the desire, but the impulse underneath that's trying to go somewhere in the world, kind of gets truncated and held in a way that's, I think, ultimately pretty unhealthy, not so great. So I was kind of reflecting on that a little bit, and two things came up. One, I had an idea about a form of therapy, like literally just self-therapy and some people, and this is like nothing new, but it's like sitting with a deep desire and actually connecting to that desire, and for at least 1 minute a day, 5 minutes a day, feeling that desire fully. Feel it fully, and feel the vulnerability that comes with it. Feel the sense of, but what if? What's going to happen if? What if not? get truly in touch with a deep, deep urge, and then recognize all the feelings, everything else in our system that comes with that. Because I think even if we only do this for 5 minutes a day and we immediately go back to being in defense mode, if we have that as a practice installed every day, then at least once a day we're going to go there. At least once a day. It's kind of like this video post for me. This video post for me is once a day I will show up and regard my life, everything in it, every detail of it, from the vantage point of all of this is a gift. I know this is a gift. And there's a trajectory that if I will simply come to the place of seeing everything as a gift, then I can follow the universe's provocations. I can actually kind of get on the train that the universe is trying to nudge me towards. Desire therapy was my big insight. I was like, oh, I should sit every day with a deep desire and just feel it for 2 minutes, because I know I have 2 minutes. That's just a matter of remembering to do it. But the other thing that happened is I started to feel, I think, again, as an outgrowth of this, I started to immediately feel like there were things I want to be giving to people. And my own desires, rather than like snowballing into an insatiable volcano of desire, actually almost immediately became, oh, if I can't feel my own deep core desires, then I also can't serve someone else. And the ways in which I kind of long to serve the people in my life that I really care about, the causes in the world that I really care about, if I can't feel my own core desire, I can't do any of that work. I can't do any of that play. I can't do any of that giving, that contribution. So there's a pretty significant level of life on which this realization has an impact. It's all of life. And it struck me this morning because I started to just think, oh man, I really wish I was doing more here, or I wish I was doing more in this way. And I'm pretty good about like not beating myself up over that. But at the same time, it's like, that's what I want to feel. I want to feel that. I want to feel if I have the impulse to really serve something or serve someone that is in a significant and powerful way, I don't want to just give myself a, yeah, but you're doing okay, or like, you do so much already, and this and this and this way. Think of all the ways you do contribute. I'm actually not interested in diluting that feeling. If that feeling is there, I want to acknowledge that and sit with that and see if that isn't actually telling me something about my own direction in the world. Because it feels like it is. So I was just both moved by what came through today, and also kind of surprised, I guess, by how quickly this relationship, creating a relationship to my own desire, turned into an outflow, turned into the focus of my awareness went out in a healthy way pretty quickly. So that was both encouraging and like, this is good, like good mental notes like keep this up, like keep this kind of awareness really front and center, because clearly it makes a difference. Clearly it's putting me in a place where I'm connecting more and more deeply with myself and with the interior and with the exterior. So, yeah. That's what I got today, people. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. Have a lovely day. This is day 13 of the Raw Vegan Detox Experience. Big stuff coming up. Tomorrow's last day. Appreciate you. I'll see you soon.